Early. Gonna wait and make sure you guys can hear me. Man, I didn't even fix my hair yet. My hair is still all rat tail looking from when I woke up this morning. Y'all, it is Tuesday. It is February 25th. Please let me fix my hair real fast because I forgot to do this earlier, so whatever. It's been almost a week since I've seen you guys. This is very hard to do in a live stream view, whatever. It is what it is. It's been almost a week since we saw each other. A lot has happened in the last week. So much has happened in the last week. Not just to me, but to the country, to the world. A lot of good things, a lot of not so great things. So we're just going to talk about whatever, right? We're going to talk about Joy Reid and her meltdown. We're going to talk about Megyn Kelly and her melt up. I don't know if that's what we should call it, because the joy in Megyn Kelly's face as she talked about the fact that, and no pun intended, obviously, that Joy Reid was having a meltdown was amazing. We're going to talk about the fact that Kamala Harris, she really doesn't, I hate doing this, but this is what Kamala Harris does. She talks with her hands, she Barack Obamas it, and it's just, I don't know, I hate it. But we're going to talk about her. We're going to talk about the fact that Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg may be on the chopping block as well. Rachel Maddow's probably next because Joy Reid, y'all, Al Sharpton's in the picture now, all kinds of stuff. Let's not forget, because I haven't seen y'all, we weren't here to have a little victory dance for Kash Patel when he was officially confirmed as the FBI director. And then yesterday, y'all, there's so much. Yesterday, Dan Bongino was like, hey, what's up, dudes? I'm now working with Kash Patel in the FBI. So, you know, like, the firepower there is absolutely ridiculous. Donald Trump said, basically, he didn't say, I'm not quoting, I'm paraphrasing what I think Donald Trump is thinking right now. Donald Trump thinking, you guys, you know, pissed me off 2016 to 2020. You really pissed me off in 2020 when you took an election away from me. And so now 2025, y'all are about to fuck around and find out. And the amount of FAFO that has been going on since January 20th has been just, I feel like there will be a whole new history book written just for the Trump era, just for the years of Donald Trump, because that makes perfect sense to me. The amount of things that have happened in 1 month and 4 days of Donald Trump being president. Hello. Joe Biden could never. Kamala Harris could never. Joe Biden did never. How about that? Joe Biden did never. That sounds real stupid when you say it like that, but it's accurate. He was in office for 4 years. Well, he was the face of the office for 4 years. Who the hell knows who was doing what back there? I'm sure it was Obama, Pelosi, Schumer, all them. Kamala, no, she was just a little, I guess she was I don't even know what to call her. She was trash for 4 years also. Either way, nothing happened over the 4 years positive that Joe Biden was in office. And like I said, Donald Trump's been in office a month and like 4 days, and everything has just been freaking daisies and rainbows and butterflies and just unicorns. I don't know what else to call it. It has been amazeballs. That's what it's been. Donald Trump equals amazeballs, or big balls, or golden balls, or whatever it is that we're calling him and Elon Musk these days. I don't know. All right. So hi, how you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Before we jump into anything, you will notice if you've been here before that we're still sitting in my car, and this is still the apartment complex parking lot, because here's the thing. Yes, we got our house last week. Let's go a little personal here for just a second. We closed on our house on Wednesday. Let's go real personal here for a second, y'all. I'm about to be real. I'm going to sound like a Karen or whatever the name is these days. I don't know what the new name is for what I'm about to sound like. When we bought our house, I'm going to sound like such an ass. That's what it's going to be. When we bought our house, when we were going through the process of buying our house, we asked the homeowners at the time if they were going to clean the house before we moved in, because if they weren't, that was fine. We were going to hire somebody to come in and clean the house, because you want that brand new feel, that brand new smell, like a new car kind of thing, right? You want clean. I don't think that's too much to ask for when you buy a house, that it's clean when you move into it. You guys can tell where I'm going with this. So we went to, they said yes, they were going to have it cleaned. They were going to move out on Monday. The cleaners were going to come on Tuesday. We were closing on Wednesday, and ta-da, it was going to be amazing. Here's the thing. On Wednesday, we went to the closing, and got our keys, and we're so excited. And then we go to the house and we open the door. Y'all, the amount of deflation that was immediate was ridiculous, because you know why? They did not clean anything. They didn't have cleaners come. They did not do anything. They didn't even sweep. They didn't clean the counters. They didn't clean out the refrigerator. They didn't do any of these things. And I'm like, why would you not do that? Like, why would you leave a house like that for people that are moving in? I don't understand that. To me, it makes absolutely no sense. We have bought and sold 3 different homes in the 17 years that we have been together. And at no point in time did I leave even a baby speck of dust behind for the new owners, because that's not how you want to start your journey, right? So we get there Wednesday at like 10:30 a.m. And the first thing I did was call the cleaning company that's coming to clean our apartment for move out, because the apartment complex, if you don't get everything, they charge you an arm and a leg for any little bitty thing that's missed. So we're having them come clean the apartment. So I called the same people and I was like, listen, I know this is last minute. Is it possible to get anybody over here? Because we have movers coming. We have movers coming on Thursday to bring all of our stuff in. And this place is absolutely trashed. They didn't clean the shower, the tub, the sinks. There was literal, in my daughter's bathroom, the one that she has, the toilet had literal ass blowout on the back of it. The teenage boy that was in that room just sprayed shit everywhere on the back of this toilet. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. So they were so nice. They got us in the next morning at 9 a.m. They came and cleaned the house top to bottom. It took them from 9 to 3, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to get it completely clean. That's how you know how dirty these people left it. And when I reached out to my realtor for their realtor and was like, what the actual fuck? Like, just so you know, the homeowner said, oh, we thought we cleaned it well enough. No. And here's my thought on this, and I'm about to pull a race card just real quick, and I don't like to be that person, but I feel like this is accurate, and it pisses me off even more. And I know my husband doesn't watch my live stream, so this makes me feel okay, because I did not want to have this conversation in front of him. People are asking, didn't you do a walkthrough? Well, we met them in the home on Saturday as they were packing up to move out, right? We met them in the home on Saturday because they wanted to show us everything around the house and whatnot. The apps and the stuff that go with whatever, whatever. So we meet them on Saturday and everything was great the whole way up to Saturday. Saturday, when we got there and walked in, the husband shook my husband's hand, shook my hand. The wife took a step back, and my brain immediately said, Like, you know what I mean? When you're married to a black man, you notice certain things. Or when you're married to anybody that, how to phrase. When you're in an interracial relationship or in a same-sex relationship or any of these kind of things, you for some reason get this like sixth sense, or you pick up on little bitty things, right? So when we walk in and the husband walks forward to shake hands and the wife steps back away from shaking hands, I was like, okay, well, that's fine. So I ignored the woman and we dealt with the man and walked through the house. And these people are older, maybe 70s, right? So I was like, okay, well, maybe this is from the time of segregation in their minds. It's not okay, blah, 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 whatever. So we walked through the house with them. And at the end, guy shakes hands, woman still doesn't. And next thing I know, they renege on their whole thing of cleaning the house. And my brain is telling me, I wonder if the woman did it on purpose. And I know that's not right to think, and I don't like thinking that way, but unfortunately, things that have been experienced over the last 17 years are why my brain goes that way. So I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Anything's possible, like Sarah says, anything is possible. But here's the thing. We got the house cleaned, we got our stuff moved in, and we absolutely love it. We've met the neighbors. The neighbors are great. We happen to already know somebody that lives in the neighborhood, which we didn't expect. All kinds of stuff. It has been amazing. The HOA owner came over. Well, yes, there's an HOA, but I'm okay with it in this one. The HOA owner came over and introduced himself. His wife came over and introduced, and it was great. Everybody there seems really, really nice, so I'm happy. It was one of those things of, Why would everything be absolutely amazing all the way up until the very end? What changed? And the only thing that changed was we met them in person. It was the only thing that changed. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. But we are still in the process of getting everything done. We have our apartment until the 28th, so we didn't have to, go absolutely crazy. And we are finishing up the last little things of moving out, the little bitty things we didn't want the movers moving and stuff like that, like the super breakables. So we are going today to finish up, and then we're done. And then the next time you see me will be from somewhere within the home, I'm sure, because I'm not going to do in the car, in my driveway, at the house. That's stupid. It's my house, right? And there's plenty of space for all of us to be everywhere. So that's exciting. Now to the stuff that you guys actually care about, which is what has been going on for the last week in the country. Let's see what we have here. One second. I have a bunch of bookmarks. Let's start off with the fact that we already talked about Kash Patel and Dan Bongino. Let's talk about the fact that Joy Reid is officially gone, and she had an entire meltdown over it. And what's crazy to me is, as soon as, y'all think about it this way, as soon as USAID stopped, everybody starts losing their jobs on CNN, MSNBC, all these leftist Democrat run things. And it's like, is it because USAID was helping to pay for your paychecks, your airtime, or whatever else? Like, why is it that as soon as that money stops, so do your jobs? Like, what is it, Politico? We talked about them. They didn't get paid at all, and all the stuff there, because it turns out USAID had a lot of money going towards that. There's a lot of weird funneling and weird laundering that has been going on, and now that Donald Trump is in office and it is all coming to light, a lot of things are changing, and for the better for the country, but for not so great for the left, right? They're upset about all of it. They're sad that Joy Reid is gone, although I can't even understand why anybody would be sad that Joy Reid is gone. She is probably the most racist woman I have ever seen in my entire life, and it's absolutely ridiculous to me. But I want to first show you. Let's go with Joy Reid first. This is, and then Rachel Maddow. Okay, so this is, I'm not going to play all 2 minutes of this because there's really no point in listening to Joy Reid that long. And I assume we're still backwards here. I haven't been on live stream in over a week. Maybe YouTube fixed it. I doubt it. I feel like we're still probably backwards. So if you are trying to read words here, it's going to be hard to do because they will be backwards. But listen to Joy.
My show had value, and
no, it didn't.
That what I was doing had value.
No, it didn't.
Had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And I think this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you.
Yeah, I don't care anymore about what she has to say. No, your show did not have value. Your show was the most ignorant, hate-filled, racist shit that was on TV. I mean, Rachel Maddow in and of herself is stupid beyond all belief, but Joy Reid is worse than Whoopi Goldberg. Joy Reid is worse than Joy Behar. I guess it's a joy thing. Like, oh, Kamala Harris, bring joy, right? Joy seems to be the wrong word these days, but she is absolute trash. The fact that she is been canceled is by MSNBC is amazing. So this is her last show. So she cries on her own, right? But here she's all, and what's funny is the name of her show is Read Out, like deuces. I thought it was funny.
Anyway. Shout out to our amazing readers, our audience. I just love running into y'all in the airport, on these streets, and on social media. I could not love or appreciate you more. Thank you for holding us down. Almost 5 years. We are a toddler, and we out in these streets in this world, and we are not going to stop. That is tonight's video.
What does that even mean? We are a toddler out in these streets in this world. Does she know that she is stupid? Like, why would you want a toddler out in the streets? Okay. There's reasons why Joy Reid is no longer on her own show. Hopefully she doesn't end up anywhere else. But what's crazy is they said they're moving Al Sharpton into her place. Hello? Why? Why would you get rid of one crackhead for another? It doesn't make sense. If you're going to get rid of Joy Reid, Why would you put Al Sharpton in there? Just get rid of the whole entire thing. Like, none of it makes sense to have her there at all. So, you got rid of Joy Reid. Then Rachel Maddow, y'all listen to Rachel Maddow. She, of course, we already know that she, like, blatantly flat out lies. We talked about it last week where she was talking shit about Elon Musk and the, let's see if I can remember everything because it's been a week. Elon Musk and the $400 million for blah, 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 blah. And she's running her mouth and laughing and talking shit. And it's not even a Donald Trump directive. That's not the right word either. Whatever. It's not money from Donald Trump. It was something that Joe Biden put into place. And the second she found out, do you think she, ate crow and was like, oh, my bad, I was incorrect? No, because the whole point behind a Rachel Maddow, the whole point behind a Joy Reid, the whole point behind The View, and now the whole point behind Al Sharpton is to bring as much untruth as possible and to aim it at making their base, being the Democrats, the libtards, the lefties, the whatevers, as angry, ignorant as possible. There's a difference between being ignorant because you aren't aware. I'm ignorant on a lot of stuff, and I'll be the first one to tell you, oh shit, I did not know that, or I messed that up, or whatever else. There's a whole difference between being ignorant on accident, being ignorant on purpose, and then being willfully angry ignorant. And that's what the people who watch Joy Reid and Rachel Maddow in The View, they are willfully angry ignorant because there's no truth that is brought to, there we go, there's no truth that is brought to these people by those people. And if you are willingly watching them for your news or for your reality, you're fucking stupid. At the end of the day, that's really all that comes down to it. Like, how do you have nobody in your life telling you that the people you are listening to are flat out liars who give zero craps about you and only really care about their paycheck? Because Whoopi Goldberg, we talked about before, when it was her and Barbara Walters on The View, she was a Donald Trump fan all day long. But the second the paycheck changed and they needed it to be about loathing Donald Trump, she flipped like nobody's business. She was like, okay, that's fine with me, just pay me. Y'all. All right, let's listen to Rachel Maddow, who, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Rachel Maddow before. She used to look like a woman. Anyway.
Programming change is at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, where Joy Reid's show, The Readout, ended tonight. And Joy is not taking a different job in the network. She is leaving the network altogether. And that is very, very, very hard to take. I am 51 years old. I have been gainfully employed since I was 12. And I have had so many different kinds of jobs, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But in all of the jobs I have had, in all of the years I have been alive, there is no colleague for whom I have had more affection and more respect than Joy Reid.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine saying that? And one, just saying it, or two, believing it. I don't know which is worse, but respect and Joy Reid do not go in the same sentence. Ever. But what's funny to me is that she has that stupid ass little smile on while she says it. So I'm like, wait, is she trying to be funny and sarcastic, or what's happening here? Because nobody respects Joy Reid. Nobody respects Joy Reid. I know she's got a husband and she's got kids. I doubt they respect her either. Like, there's nothing about that woman that garners respect in the least. Like, not at all. Anyways, Rachel Maddow's probably next. Oh, and they're saying that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar are next. Now, people have been saying this for probably 6 months to a year, that The View is going to get canceled because of the swing to the right versus people wanting to keep being fed this Democrat lefty bullshit, right? The more people are opening their eyes, they want the truth, they want whatever. So The View is going to get canceled. They started a weekend View with that Alyssa Farah, blah, 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 Farah something Griffin. I don't know her name. The one who's not as retarded as the rest of them, I guess. They started a weekend thing with her. They didn't bring Whoopi in it. Thankfully, nobody needs to see her 6 days a week or whatever. But now they're saying that they are going to, this is just talk right now, like I can't prove this part, I don't know if it's fact or not, but this is what's been saying, they've been saying, is that they're not going to renew the contracts for Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg. I'm okay with that, But then it's like, okay, so what happens? Does somebody take over their place? Are they going to stop going as leftist as they have been? Are they going to try to go more even in the center, maybe to the right some? Like, what's going to happen there? Then, y'all, I put up I put it over on X that, nope, that's too bright now. Oh, whatever, that's better. Put over on X that CBS sometime last year or year before, I think it was last year, somebody put out a thing that CBS was going to have their own version of The View, but for the right side with Candace Owens and Megyn Kelly. And as amazing as that would be, that shit is false. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to you guys a week ago. I'm going to mention it to you again because now Joy Reid being fired and Rachel Maddow possibly on the chopping block, she's already had to take a pay cut with them talking about The View. There's going to be more and more people trying to convince you that the right is going to move in and take over these time slots. It's possible, but it will not be. It will not be Candace Owens and Megyn Kelly. I can guarantee you that much. It's not going to happen. Candace Owens is killing it on YouTube. She does not need anything else. Megyn Kelly has her own thing already, killing it where she's at. She does not need anything else. They're not going to have a thing together. They're not going to take over The View. They're not going to be on CBS. That's for damn sure. So just as a reminder. Okay. Now, do y'all remember like 2 weeks ago when I said to you, I said, hey, Squirrel Tribe, you know, I bet money that Vivek Ramaswamy is going to run for governor of Ohio because he got booted out of Doge with Elon Musk. That's what they were saying, booted out. I don't know if he like stepped back on purpose, but either way, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are not Doging it together. Elon has brought in the guy from Airbnb, which we talked about. There's a couple other people that's there. So he's got his own thing. Vivek Ramaswamy, 15 hours ago, I am honored to officially announce my candidacy to serve as the next governor of Ohio, to take over for shitty Mike DeWine. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am not from Ohio. I've driven through like a corner of Ohio once in my entire life. I've never actually like been to Ohio. I still want to go to East Palestine, Ohio. I want to go see the area that we talked about so much over the last 2 years. And 2 years? 1 year. 2023. 1 year. Brain, 2 years. Brain, 1 year, 2 years, 2 years. Right? Brain. Forgetting 1 year, 2 year. We just had to talk about it on February 3rd because that was the anniversary of the derailment. 1 year or two? 2, right? Anyway, hello. That's fine. Keep moving. Mike DeWine is trash. Like I said, I don't live there. I'm not from there. Nobody likes him. The reason I don't like Mike DeWine is because he is the one who gave the okay to release the vinyl chloride into the ground in East Palestine, Ohio, and then gave the okay to set that shit on fire, which has then caused all of the issues. And again, it was not on Norfolk Southern. It was not on the EPA. It was on the fire chief and Mike DeWine. Those are the two who did the whole entire thing. Yet, nobody ever talks about that. Nobody ever talks about that. They always blame Norfolk Southern, which it's still their fault that there was a derailment to begin with because of the way they understaffed and the way they decided to just ignore the signals that there was an overheated bearing or whatever the thing is called that went out. But at the end of the day, it was the fire chief and Mike DeWine who made the decision to release that vinyl chloride into the ground and made that decision to set it on fire, knowing good and damn well neither of them had the EPA mental knowledge or any of that kind of stuff to make that decision, and yet they did it anyway. And that's that. But Vivek Ramaswamy, this is 2 minutes long. We are not going to listen to the whole thing, but we're going to listen to just a smidgen of it, if you don't mind. You guys ready? Meow. Maybe? Volume? Hey, what are we doing here? Is it Fat Finger Day?
I am honored to announce my candidacy to serve as the next governor of the state of Ohio. President Trump is reviving our conviction in America. We require a leader here at home who will revive our conviction in Ohio. And that is why
yesterday, whatever, he decided to announce his running for the governor of Ohio, right? Now, the reason that I think he is going to do well, again, is because he's not Mike DeWine, number one, but also because he made a whole entire thing about how he wants to bring back psychiatric institutions. Make America safe again is how I feel about it. But you can't say that because look, make America great again is MAGA. Make America healthy again is MAHA. But if you say make America safe again, that's massive. Nope. Nope, can't say it like that, especially when you're married to a black man. Don't do that. So make America safe again, because here's the thing. We have had mental institutions, psychiatric institutions have been shut down, right? And when they were shut down, Democrats did it, and it was supposed to be because you don't want people feeling crazy, or you don't want to label people crazy, you don't want to put them in these things, blah, 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 blah. But instead of that helping anything, it made things worse, because now when police are called out to things, they don't know how to deal with stuff. So they're just either killing people who are having mental issues, or they're taking them to jail. When they go into jail, guess what the jail is not equipped to do? Take care of mentally deranged or mentally unhealthy or mentally retarded, like whatever, people. They don't have the ability to do so. So you have these jails overrun by people that don't know how to be taken care of by the people that are taking care of the inmates, right? So if you could bring back these psychiatric institutions, you would have a much better chance of keeping jails safer, which feels real stupid to say it like that, keeping jails safer, and also keeping people safer, because they're going to be in the correct places to get the kind of help that they need. So I'm just saying, I think it's a good thing. And he is running on that in Ohio. His words here are, we are going to bring back the psychiatric institutions that were wrongfully shuttered. This is a touchy subject, but I'm going to fat finger. Okay, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there because it's the right place to go. Sounds like Kamala there for a second. Our jails can no longer, come on, what are we doing? Our jails can no longer be the first line of psychiatric care in the state. That is not compassion. That is cruelty to everyone involved, and we're going to put an end to it. And I think that that is a great thing. I think that that should be a thing in every single state. Every state should have psychiatric institutions reinstated or brought back, or whatever the right wording there is. Especially because over the last 4 years, we've seen more and more people either lose their minds or have these psychotic breaks because of, y'all, we're going to get into a whole new topic here, because of C-19. Because of C-19. Now, when I told you guys, I said they were going to try to make bird flu be the next stay in your home, do whatever. I was kind of right on that. Because they are already rolling out new vaccines for bird flus to go into the chickens and the whatnots. But now they're also saying that there was, I put it up on X, let me see if I have it here. Where's my profile? I'm trying to where is it? Hold on. Oh, new coronavirus with potential to cause pandemic discovered in China. Are you serious? Sarah, you said I emailed you. Yeah, I have it here. I have it in my emails. But they said new coronavirus with potential to cause pandemic discovered in China. And I'm like, deja fucking vu. Or if you want to go, deja fucking woo, because Wuhan. Whatever. It feels like a repeat. Didn't we just go through this 4 years ago? Is this going to be a new every 4 years kind of thing? Like, why is this what we're going through again? So you have them saying that this is a new one, cause pandemic, right? And then the new other one is to start the push for the scare immediately. Experts who predicted COVID say new virus appearing in the U.S. could threaten all of mankind. Bro, it is too early. It is too early for the fear-mongering bullshit. It is too early. Here's the thing. Here's what we've already learned. And this is one of those subjects I have to be very careful with, because, you know, YouTube, I have to be very careful with. But what we've learned over the last 4 years is that doing certain things to your body does not do anything. So, I will not comply, but that is just me. Okay. I threw away all of those little things that they tried to enforce. No, it's never happening again. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I just want to bring that to your attention. You guys are going to hear about that a lot in the coming days or weeks. But hold on. Where was I going with this? I had a reason for this. What was the reason for this? There's a reason I was telling you all of these things, and now I can't remember what the reason was. That's fine. We'll just keep on moving then to something completely different. There was a reason for that. Well, I'll figure out how to phrase the reason for that because I just remembered because I can't hear. So I'll probably put it on X because freedom of speech is running wild over there, and put a link. You guys can watch it later. I'll put it on Patreon, whatever else. Because there's certain things I can't like talk about the way I want to. I know there's other channels that can. They either are already demonetized or don't give a shit, or they pay for their spot in YouTube. I don't do any of that, so I need to stay safe, you know, cover my little squirrel butt over here. So I have to figure out how to phrase everything correctly. But anyway, let's move back over to Joy Reid real fast, because I forgot to show you or let you listen to Megyn Kelly, which is the whole reason I talked about Joy Reid, because I love Megyn Kelly and I want you to hear what she had to say about Joy Reid. Then we'll go back to what we were doing. Okay, hold on. You ready?
The
Go.
big news tonight will be Joy Reid's final show on MSNBC. Single tear, white woman tears happening right here, Joy. She was officially fired over the weekend because she's a racist, horrible news anchor with no ratings. And that's really been the truth for a long time. MSNBC's under new management, and I guess they decided to come to grips with reality. The truth is, this is very sad news for us, as she's provided so much material over the years. I feel the way I felt when Brian Stelter got fired, but he came back, and you never know. I'm sure Joy Reid will wind up doing something where we will continue to get to respond to her absolutely insane POV.
Okay, so I was kind of trying to look at the live chat while we were listening to that, and I saw you guys talking about the refund, the rebate, the whatever from Doge. Let's just jump into that real fast. So all of the money that Elon Musk and Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, technically the USDS, United States Department of Government Efficiency Services, I think is the whole entire long ass name of it. They have found so much wasted money and laundered money and stupid money, whatever, and they put a complete stop to a lot of these things, right? Which leads me to Josh Shapiro in just a second, because he's fucking stupid. The money that has been found or saved is great. AOC, Alexandria or Tazo Cortez, I don't know what the crap her name is. AOC, Jugs McGee, that's what I call her, because that's really all that she has for her going on is, you know, big tatas. She is the dumbest broad walking, besides, obviously. I feel like it's a one-way tie between her, Joy Reid, Rachel Maddow, Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg. There's a few other ones, but I feel like AOC is like right there at the top. She is such a dumb broad, because Elon Musk said, hey, listen, we have uncovered enough money that we should be able to give every citizen, that being the important part here, every tax-paying citizen, Nancy Pelosi, yes, Sarah, put her and AOC at the top. You're right. Oh, don't forget Liz Cheney. See, we could do this all day, but let's not. He said, let me give every tax-paying American citizen $5,000 back, right? And AOC and these other dumb bitches are like, that's a stimulus check and blah, 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 and you're going to get taxed on it and da-da-da, and it's stupid. And Jasmine Crockett, oh, put her at the top too. She's like, what are you going to do with $5,000? Bitch, I'm going to pay my mortgage. I don't know about you, but $5,000 is a lot of money, honey. And Jasmine Crockett's all, $5,000 ain't going to do anything. What's that going to do? It could keep the AC on for some people this summer, the lights on, could keep a car in your name, could keep a house in your name, could keep your rent going, could get you some medicine, I don't know, maybe some eggs, some milk, some chicken, so many things with $5,000. And they're over there talking about it like it's a bad thing that Elon Musk is going to give us our money back. How are these people in the positions that they are in when they don't understand that's my fucking money? That's my money anyway. You're giving me back my money. Why would I be mad that I'm going to get $5,000 of my money back that I paid into taxes that was then used to do whatever the dumb shit that's been done with it over the past 4 years and before that under, you know, Biden and all, Obama and all them? Why would I be mad I'm going to get my $5,000 back? They're like, it's going to hurt the economy. No, you know what's been hurting the economy? Paying billions of dollars to illegal immigrants, paying billions of dollars to Zelensky, paying billions of dollars to Africa, paying billions of dollars to all these congressmen and women and going into their pockets. You know what's not going to hurt me? All of that shit stopping and me getting my money back. I don't understand how these people are so incredibly stupid that they don't get that. Like, how did you make it through basic kindergarten if you can't understand that when they give you your money back, it's a positive thing? Jasmine Crockett, honey boo boo, you could go buy new hair and new eyelashes. Hello, you think you'd be happy about this? Anyway, AOC could go buy some more drinks. Pelosi too. I don't know. It's absolutely stupid. The reason this is funny to me is because Josh Shapiro, where'd it go? Come here. Where did that little thing go? Josh Shapiro, Pennsylvania governor. Side note, the Philadelphia Eagles, who won the Super Bowl, have declined the invitation to the White House to see Trump, which they also declined in whatever other year they won the Super Bowl. I think that's why they won this year instead of the Chiefs, because the Chiefs would have gone to see Trump. The Eagles would not, and I feel like everything's a political play right now. Anyway, so the Eagles have declined to go see Trump. That's fine. That's fine. That's a Pennsylvania thing, right? Well, Governor Josh Shapiro posted this yesterday on X. And I need you to understand that this is that gaslighting bullshit we've been talking about forever, and that phrasing and words matter. He says, less than 2 weeks ago, I filed a lawsuit challenging the Trump administration's illegal freeze of federal funding because of its direct impact on our state government and our work to serve the good people of Pennsylvania. Number one, he's the president. Fuck off. No, okay. He said, when we filed that lawsuit, at least $2.1 billion in federal funding was frozen or placed on an undefined review. Today, I announced that every dollar that we identified at the filing of our lawsuit is currently unfrozen and once again accessible to all Pennsylvania state agencies. I've urged the Trump administration to follow the law and to honor their agreements with Pennsylvania. And as a result of our legal action and that direct engagement, our funding is now unfrozen. No, you dumb shit. It's unfrozen because Doge had the time to do what they needed to do. And they said, okay, this money is actually going towards what it's supposed to go to. Let it go. That's the whole thing they've been doing. Yeah, you have the governor of Pennsylvania gaslighting the shit out of people, trying to convince them that it's because of him that this money has been unfrozen and that it shouldn't have been frozen to begin with, knowing good and damn well, like we've talked about numerous times, when new management comes in, it is up to new management to make sure that old management was not dicking the company over. And that's exactly what Biden was doing to the entire country. New management comes in, Big Daddy Trump here, and says, hold on, as new management, I'm going to make sure that the money is going where it's supposed to go. Freeze it all. And then as we learn that these things are going where they're supposed to go, unfreeze it and you can have your money back. And we knew that that was going to happen. And Josh Shapiro knew that that was going to happen. But instead of at the end of this going, thank you, President Trump, for doing a good job and making sure that nothing was being laundered through our state, or that the money that was supposed to be going to places is actually going where it's supposed to go, he decided to act like some hoity-toity, like he did something good and helped Pennsylvania. Bro, sit the hell down. Like, seriously, sit down. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. These people are stupid, and it's fine. And I have no problem letting people know how stupid these people are and calling them out and reminding people that phrasing matters and words matter and having knowledge of both sides matter. Because if I did not know what Doge was all about and what they were doing and what Trump was doing with the freezing and then the letting go of the money, I would think that, oh, Josh Shapiro's right. They froze his money. That's not right. Blah, blah, blah. Because I wouldn't have paid attention to the right. And that's what most of the left is doing. They're not paying attention to the right. The right, however, is paying attention to both sides, which is why we can understand that they're all fucking stupid. That is all. Oh, y'all, woosah. I haven't had a woosah in just a minute. So, woosah. But Josh Shapiro's a moron. Anyway, continue on. Seems to be a Democratic thing. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, let me just show you Kamala Harris. It's only 33 seconds. You'll be okay. But 35 seconds. Didn't want to lie to you. So Kamala Harris, for some reason, is still out and about talking to people. I don't know why she's still got any kind of airtime, but I guess because it's in California. So she went to where the Pacific Palisades fires were, which that's gone crickets for a while. I'll be looking into that later so we can talk about it. I have not been on X or any of that stuff over the past couple of days because it has literally been clean, unpack, pack, clean, pack, unpack, like all kinds of stuff, right? But for some reason, Kamala Harris still has a foothold in California, and people are wanting to have her talk to them. I think it's so they can make fun of her, like, right? Because that's the only reason why I watch her, so I can make fun of her. But this is what she had to say. Is that Dougie in the background or just some other random dude? I can't even tell. I didn't look. Wait, volume? Fat finger. Come on, bro. Meow.
What goes through your mind when you see this? You're here, you're now seeing it up close.
It's not only seeing it, Alex, you can smell it. You can feel it, right? So it's seeing it with our eyes, and many people have seen it. You all are covering it. But to literally be on the ground here, you can smell the smoke that was here. You can feel the toxicity, frankly, of the environment. You can feel the energy of all of the folks who are still here on the ground.
Y'all, you can see it with your eyes. Nah, bitch, I was gonna see it with my toes. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how at any point in time, anybody in the Democrat side was like, you know what? We should have her run for president. What? Why? What? Okay. I think the 5-year-old toddlers running the street, according to Joy Reid, would do a better job than Kamala Harris at having any sort of intellectual conversation. You can see it with your eyes and smell it with your nose and feel it with your hands and taste it with your tongue. Like that's her whole conversation. And then she's like, and you know, okay, that's all. I don't understand her, but it's fine. It's fine. She's no longer a problem. She is, that's what I want to talk to you about. All right, you ready? So February 28th is the last day of the month. Okay, short month, little bitty short month. Not huge, short, little. So February 28th is the last day of the month. And for some reason, the lefties have decided that February 28th is the day they should all stay home and not go buy anything. Because it's going to destroy the economy. That's what they think. They're calling it the economic blackout. They tried this already, and it didn't really do anything. Like I think the Mexicans were supposed to like not go to Walmart or something. And I'm not being racist and I'm not being funny. That's literally what it was. They said, hey, if you're Hispanic, don't go to Walmart or Home Depot and give them your money. And I'm like, well, that sounds kind of racist, assuming that Hispanics only go to Walmart and Home Depot, but carry on. So now that didn't work out too well because those two places are vital to people. Now they're saying that February 28th needs to be the economic blackout, that they need to, everybody needs to not spend money. And I have seen a lot of black men and women on social media talking about the economic blackout. And I'm like, do y'all not see you're being played here, right? They're getting black people to talk about the blackout. Like, okay, so you're supposed to not go anywhere on February 28th, not spend a single dime, and watch how it destroys the country. So here's what I think. I'm waiting till February 28th to go do my massive grocery shopping because new home, I need to get stuff. And I'm like, I'll just go to Sam's Club and buy the stuff then. Well, I can wait 3 days. So on February 28th, I'm going to get all the things that I need to get. We need a new washer and dryer because it's not, the best. Technically, it's on order, but I'll pay for it on the 28th. You see what I'm doing here? And then whatever else we might possibly need for the new house versus the apartment and whatever, I'm going to get it on the 28th. That way, everything these little libtard lefties are doing will have zero effect because we are going to outdo them on the 28th. That's just me. That's my thought process. That's just for me. Y'all do what you want to do. But I would like to really let them know that whatever it is they want to do has no bearing, no impact whatsoever on our economy. I guess on the 28th, there'll be less, sex toys bought and gender changing drugs, or I don't know, things that you cry into. I don't know. That's what I assume they're not going to buy on the 28th. I don't know what's going to happen there. But on the 28th, I will be buying whatever I need for the upcoming couple weeks. So that's that. Y'all, it's been a short live stream. Well, no, it's been 45 minutes. It's there. I don't know how to do a short live stream. It's like almost impossible. There's a ton more to talk about. You know what? Let's just stop with this one. We'll stop with this one because there is a ton more to talk about, and I'm going to try to be here again a little bit later. Y'all did say this is still backwards, right? Like, did y'all say this is still backwards? Because if so, it'll take you a second to read this. But I would like to just show you this little, whatever this is called, meme that was put up. And it says, you're fired for not taking a, you know, that thing that was mandated for a little bit by the Biden administration. And they're all happy. Yay. And then Elon comes and goes, you're fired for not doing your job. And you're like, ah, boo, pitchforks, blah. Why? Why is it not the same? So anyway, I thought that was funny. It amused me that was the case, because the lefties just they don't know what they need to be upset and in arms about, up in arms about. And it's ignorant to me. The amount of sheeping going on that side, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Bunch of morons walking around thinking that they are superior to everybody else because I don't even know why. Because Joy Reid told them they are? Honey, no. Bless it. So that's that. Y'all, I love you. I'm going to go finish packing up the last of the stuff. I have stuff in the dishwasher, like Tupperware stuff, but glass containers, not like the other kind. So I got to go pack that stuff up and get the rest of the stuff out of the kids' bathroom, because it turns out 15-year-olds don't know how to pack to move at all. She did a really shitty job. So now I have to go finish cleaning up the stuff that she didn't throw away. And then food, because I'm hungry. So that's that. I love you all immensely. I've missed you all immensely. It's so nice being back here with y'all. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it. We'll try to do this again a little bit later today at some point. No specific time, just FYI. And then definitely every other day for the rest of our lives. That's the plan, right? Right. Y'all have a fabulous rest of your morning, afternoon, whatever. And if I don't see you again later, it's okay. I still love you, but hopefully I do. And that's all. Okay. Goodbye. Adios. Muchachos.